and welcome to B2B Topics and Tips, bringing you the latest buzz about small business topics, tips, and expert interviews. Watch live or watch later. Drop any questions or thoughts into the comments as we'll be checking back. Or if you are watching later, feel free to use hashtag replay to drop your comment, question, thought. Hi, I'm Melissa St. Clair, Communications and Standard Operating Procedures Specialist at Paper Chaser Biz LLC, a certified military spouse-owned enterprise. And today I am over the moon to have with me my guest, Brittney Hiller. Hi, Brittney.
Hey, Melissa. I'm excited to be here. Thank you.
Thanks. Yes. And you're wearing my brand colors. I love it.
Yes.
Yes.
I want it to be beautiful myself.
Yay. Thank you so much. So Brittney is the founder and CEO of Effervescence YogaSpa. And I have known Brittney for a few years, and I watched Brittney brilliantly pivot her business during the pandemic. And I even wrote a blog about it. So I will be sure and drop the link into the comments. And in my humble opinion, she owns the most magnificent studio. And I even wrote a poem about the building that she's in. So I am pleased to welcome Brittney again. Would you like to say hello? And then I will read your bio so I get it right. And then we will get right into the topic. Yeah,
for sure. Well, I'm just super excited to be here. So thank you so much, Melissa, for inviting me to come on. And I'm sitting in the studio now, so I'm very grateful that it inspired. This building is really great. I mean, you know the history of it because it used to be the Customs House back in the day, and Robert Smalls worked out of here, and that's the story I like to share as opposed to bars and the restaurants. But it's a really great building.
Love it, love it, love it. So Brittney Hiller founded Effervescence Yoga Spa in 2017 after many years of traveling locally, offering massage and yoga in various locations. She opened Effervescence Yoga Spa and combined her two modalities into one location. She enjoys inspiring others with her approachable and carefree yoga classes. And today we are going to talk about when you feel overwhelmed. So, Brittney, let's get started. Let's start with just some recommendation when you feel overwhelmed.
Certainly. So for myself, especially since we just lived through pandy, and all of that, what was I going to do with my business and having that just uncertainty of knowing like where I was going to go. I felt the extreme overwhelm of getting it all together quickly so that I could keep my members who were now going into immediate lockdown. And I had originally planned on having an on-demand platform where people would come and take yoga with us, previously recorded. And I had this pleasure of already using Zoom since 2015. So I was very familiar with that. And to help myself kind of get out of the hustle and bustle thought of, oh my gosh, what am I going to do now? There's no other choice. Are people going to stay on? Just the running thoughts that have gone through my mind at that time. I sat back and I breathed and I said, I have these things that I've created already. Now let me just educate people into utilizing them. And it worked out. We lost a couple of members, but for those who stayed, they really found it very powerful to be able to practice from home during that time.
Yeah, for sure. And I know I'm one of those grateful people. So yeah. And so under that same ideal of feeling overwhelmed, what's another tip about trying to be all the things and do all the things?
Yes, I found for myself, delegation is really beautiful, right? And so taking the time to delegate tasks that I don't need to do myself and have others do it. When I first opened Effervescence Yoga Spa, my whole entire vision was to not have it be the Brittney show, meaning I wasn't going to be the teacher all the time. It wasn't going to be just me on the schedule. And so I invited other teachers to come in to share their talents, to teach the way they wanted to, It wasn't a, how shall I say, like a jack in the box, I guess, of a yoga studio. It was offering to people different styles and modalities of yoga. And so when they came in, there was something new all the time. And it wasn't just me doing it. So letting go of ego that stands in the way of us as business owners. Sometimes we think it's our baby and we have to be the ones doing all the things. But really, we have to trust in the fact that people are so talented and they really want to do the best that they can. And when we put that effort and that idea forward, it only empowers those who work with us to do the best. And that's what I feel like our teachers at Effervescence are phenomenal. And I love taking their classes and I love learning from them. I love their ideas. And I'm just so super grateful to share this space with my colleagues. Basically, I don't see myself as a boss. I see myself as we're sharing space. And it works really well. And I learned the same thing too, going through massage therapy school, because I'm also a massage therapist. My instructor said that to us in the beginning. She was like, you're my students now, but you're going to be my colleagues. And just having that idea of like, wow, we're in this together and we're not competition. We each have our own flair and we're going to attract our own style of clients. And so, yeah, having that idea of letting go of the need to do everything is really powerful.
That's so awesome. And you said the word that kept resonating with me when you were speaking about that is the empowerment. So, you know, the empowerment of your team members, the empowerment of your customers, clients, yogis, and massage clients. So yeah, love it, love it. So the next question is, I guess, more about people, more about that team. Can you speak a little bit more about that?
Yeah, sure. So again, so from my own personal experience of working in many different fields, I've done hospitality, I've worked for restaurants, I've worked for resorts, I've worked for yoga studios, I've worked for spas. And in my many years of doing that, I realized that what worked the best was when the leader, the person who was in charge, was able to let others do what needed to be done in their own way, if that makes sense. So yes, there is the standard operating procedures, right? Yes, which is great. And we need those. And that creates the structure.
Yes.
But instead of coming behind them and saying, oh, you need to actually fold the towels this certain way in order to make it fit correctly, it's like, maybe they have something that they can do better than what I created for my business. You know what I mean? Right. So for example, when I had an assistant, it was amazing. And I just basically threw it all to the wind. I was like, this is yours to do with as you desire. And she created some SOPs for us, which was phenomenal. And she worked in a way that was perfect for her. So if I had come in with basically, I call it squirrel brain, I would have been scattered and like, oh, do this, do that, do this. And instead, she put together something that was phenomenal that now I actually work with and I'm really, really grateful for. And so letting people come in with their brilliance and doing what they know or what they can even like creatively express is so beneficial for business owners, because like I said, we can stand in the way of somebody who is going to be phenomenal and we can limit them. So let them be. Yeah.
I love that. Let them be.
Right? Exactly. I love it.
And it takes a strong leader and a conscientious leader to, realize those things, to let other people shine. So that is a lovely thing, because everybody works better when they're working in their zone and having all that synergy and goodness. Yes.
Yes.
So that was the topic part.
Yes.
Let's go to the tip part. So will you share your best business tip maybe you've been given or that you'd like to give?
Sure. Okay, yes. Best business tip that I've been given as of lately was to have with myself thinking time. And so thinking time allows for creative flow. It allows for us to brainstorm, but also to if we have things that are in our way, it helps us to solve problems. And oftentimes, at least for myself as a small business owner, it's really easy to get in my own way, and it's really easy to get into the grind and forget that I need to actually take some time to sit back and think.
Yes.
And it's almost like a meditative experience. It's like, even meditation is great.
Right.
Like, that's a tip too, like meditate. And it really comes to you when you give the space for yourself that you need.
I love that. I love that. Me time, thinking
Yes.
time, right on the calendar. Love it. Love it. So, Brittney, thank you so much for joining me today on B2B Topics. How can viewers connect with you?
Ooh, so many fun ways. I'm a social media maven, if you will. So they may definitely connect on Facebook, Effervescence Yoga Spa. We have our website, effervescenceyogaspa.com. I'm currently on TikTok, enjoying my videos on there, and I give manifestation advice. So they can reach me at Manifesting Maven on TikTok, and Instagram, Effervescence Yoga, or Brittney Hiller Yoga.
Sweet, sweet, sweet. So, do you have a freebie or an offer to share with the viewers? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So that beautiful on-demand platform that I shared earlier about, we do have 2 weeks for free that everybody can join and pop in. It also includes Zooming with us too. So you'll see this studio and the teacher right here. Yeah, practicing, and you can practice along. And what's great about Zoom is that you can be live, and so you can chat with them if you need to, the teachers, and let them know anything's going on. You can also turn off your video, which is what I say to people, like, if you just want to be comfortable in your home, you can just show up and feel like you're in class, but in the comfort of your home. So
That's so great. I love all of the options and opportunities that you give, again, your team and your customers. So that's fantastic. And we didn't even talk about the Mermaid Nook, one of my favorite little aspects to the Effervescence Yoga Spa. So
that's that thinking time.
Yes.
Yes.
Check it out on her website. Yes,
yeah.
yes. So again, I am beyond grateful for you joining me today. And viewers, if you're watching live, watching later, thank you so much, and take care.